Okay, we are on live now. Hello, YouTube. Good night. We are starting a new conversation here in Talking Talk. Talking Talk is a platform where you can practice idioms like English, Spanish, and Italian, French. Today, I'm opening this conversation, and Marcelo will be the host guide. Marcelo will guide this English conversation. And I came here just to open the
Okay,
conversation and put on live.
nice.
Enjoy, guys. I'm leaving now. Enjoy the conversation and have a good night.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Kawan, let's go to the questions. We have a lot
Okay,
of
let's go
questions,
to the
and
class.
as we are alone here, we have plenty of
Yeah,
time to do a lot of
yeah.
conversation here. First of all, how are you, my friend? Can you introduce
Uh,
yourself?
okay. I am Kawan. I am 31 years old. I'm living currently in Santo André, region ABC of São Paulo. I have two daughters. I like to play songs and piano, guitar. Uh, this is it.
Wow, nice. Two daughters. How old are they?
Yeah. The older one is 9 years, 9 years
Right.
old, and the young one it's 5.
Okay, nice. I have two kids also, right? But they are already men. They have the same age as you. They are 29 and 30. I am 65. I am an entrepreneur. I have some business here. I live in Rio. I am married. I do a lot of things. I have a lot of skills. I love to study, and I love to have challenges, and I am searching always for new knowledge and new challenges. And well, I have a lot of interest, so let's start the conversation here. And you can start, Kawan. Nice to meet you. I hope you have a nice and powerful conversation. You can start by
Yeah.
reading the question number one and answering them, please.
Okay. Uh, Read the question one. Do you usually admit when you're wrong? Yes, I let me see. Uh, I have uh, I make some things wrong. I like to admit my wrongs. I am a direct and rigid guy in my professional life. So the people think that arrogant person, but I don't know. I Because of this, I don't know. They are thinking that uh, when I make a wrong thing, admit, sorry, this is not correct. Sorry, I don't make this mistake again, and whatever. So I don't have problem to admit when I am wrong.
Okay, that's it. I am. I agree with you because that's something that we can accept because we are humans, so we can make mistakes. It's normal. Sometimes we overact. Sometimes we do something that we are not supposed to do. Sometimes we have wrong perceptions of the things. Sometimes you are with other problems than the problem that you are facing, and it's so embarrassing because you can make this kind of mix problems, and sometimes uh, you react in a wrong way to a person that wasn't the person that deserved that reaction. So, but the best thing is when you are wrong, when you make mistakes, you have to apologize. You have to set back and, well, come on, no problems. I was wrong. I apologize. I hope you understand me. So that's it. I think we can grow when you accept mistakes and we learn with that. Because sometimes mistakes are here for us to learn the better way, all the ways to do the same thing that we happen to do. So that's it. That's it. I think we have to be so natural when we apologize and accept mistakes, because we are not superhumans, and we are here to apologize. Only only aviation business, and mistakes are not allowed, because when you make mistakes when you are in a plane, you can kill people. So that's the difference. Well, let's go to the second. The second is the same.
In the professional life, it's common the people are read more directly, so the other people can think about us. It's a wrong guy. No, we are human. So when we make a mistake, we can admit the wrong and apologize. Enfim,
yeah, that's it. That's it. Because you can have problems at work and in your personal life. Sometimes it's the same. That's it. I'm gonna read the third because they are duplicating.
The third.
Yeah, the third. What a small mistake that still makes you laugh today? Well, I sometimes it's so interesting because sometimes we laugh when we have these kind of small mistakes, and I can't remember, but I do a lot of things like that, and I don't know if I have the TOC that stop. I don't know, but sometimes I have to rewind and to step back and to well, I can't remember if I closed the door or if I well, turn off the air conditioner, so turn off the computer, and it's something that makes me mad sometimes. And I do a lot of small mistakes that makes me laugh a lot. But I can't remember now these kind of mistakes. Not today, not today. But well, probably every day we can make small mistakes, and we can sometimes laugh at that. But I can't remember. Do you remember any mistake that you laugh at?
No, not recently one. I don't remember this week, but I can tell you about a wonder one. Uh, I was a teenager. I got in a wrong car. The the car I got was the same of my brother. So I into in this wrong car.
You've entered the wrong car.
Yeah,
the driver. What did the driver say?
The people at the car was surprised. Oh, I say, oh, sorry. The car is similar of my brother. Sorry.
Amazing. Yeah, I when I was young, um, no, 18 years old or 20 years old, something like that. I remember that I have moved to another house, and in the same neighborhood, so it was very the new house was very close to the previous house. Actually were apartments, and I when I returned from downtown, from any other place, I had to take a different bus. And a lot of times I've, I've taken the wrong bus. I've entered the wrong street. Then I entered the wrong building. I entered the wrong lift, the elevator. I reached my floor, my old floor, and when I was in front of the apartment, I'm reminded that no, I don't live here anymore.
I have a
This
I
is
have
so
the one.
crazy.
I got the wrong bus. The bus line. I was 12 years old, I think. The bus line had two lines, but I don't know. There was a second line. For example, let me say A and B line. I I know the A line, the B line. I don't know. Well, so when I realized, I was in the other side of the town. I I don't have money, and I find a friend of the school music. Uh, so it, so he sent me a bucket, and finally I got the right bus and go to
And
my
you
house.
were 12 years old. So nowadays,
12 years old.
I can't imagine a boy, 12 years old boy, by himself, walking down the street and taking buses. In
Yeah,
the
and
past it was so natural.
currently in the current days, I think is
Yeah,
very
they
difficult to
are.
find this example.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go to the first question. Can you read the first question and answer that, please? One.
Okay. Um, have you ever made a mistake that turned out to be a good thing? This example of the bus, I I never got a wrong bus after
Yeah,
that.
yeah, of course. I think when you do something wrong, I think it makes you you are always aware of
Yeah,
something that you
I
can.
always check the right bus, the right number of. So I'm living in BBC region. There are the train, subway, what else? Uh, so it's very easy to wrong, but I always check the map, the name, the call of the train, because I I don't like repeat the scenario.
Do you have a subway in your city?
No, no, Santo André. There are CPTM,
TM.
the train.
Okay, it's like a train.
Uh,
Okay, like a tram. Okay.
uh,
Yeah,
Sometimes I go to São Paulo and
of
I got
course.
the
It's
subway.
yeah, it's a big town. I don't know. I can't remember the mistake that turned out to be a good thing, but sometimes yes. sometimes you make that mistake, and it makes you not learn by the mistake, but sometimes it makes you you turn the mistake into a good thing. It's like if you have a lemon, you make a lemonade. So you can use these something that went wrong, and you can turn that into a good thing. Sometimes I can't remember. It's so difficult to remember those moments because it happens to be asked here, and I was I don't have this kind of memory anymore. But well, I think we have a lot of mistakes. Let's talk about something that you can understand. That's about medicine, about something that is. I'm not a doctor, but I like to read this kind of literature, and I have this book is the Century of the Surgery, and this is something so interesting because it happened that a person, when they discover the anesthesia,
Yeah.
There were two dentists. They were in a circus, the kind of clowns and a show, and they happened that they used that helium gas, hilarious gas. It's a gas that makes you speak like a duck. That makes your voice. Yeah, you breathe that gas and you start to talk like a duck. And there were a person over there with the clouds, and the person breathed the gas, start to talk like the cat. And when that person returned to his seat at that circus, three ring circus, normal, and there was like a point of an iron. The person passed by that iron, and the leg was hurted and started to bleed a lot of blood. And the person seems that felt nothing and sat at his seat and started to return to the show, see to the show. And those two dentists, they realized that, well, come on, something wrong here. The person just hurt the leg, a lot of blood, and he felt nothing. And they went to that person. Well, you are bleeding. Don't you feel any pain? No, I don't feel pain. Oh, come on, it's bleeding. Okay. And they started to use that gas. They have discovered that gas was the invention of the anesthesia. And so this is something like we are talking about a mistake, not a mistake of those dentists, but a mistake that turned out to be a good thing. And we have in medicine a lot of things that they are not just discoveries by themselves. Or, I mean, it wasn't discovered by a chance. It's like the Viagra. Do you know about Viagra?
Yeah.
Viagra was a medicine for the hearts of people, old people.
Yeah.
They had a heart disease.
Other example, in the chemistry, the super bond color, super bond,
Yeah.
como é que
The glue.
eu não sei
The
como.
glue.
Yeah, is a wrong experiment. The creator was a glass for sniper.
Okay.
So the glass makes a wrong experiment. So the glass is not the glass is more similar a cola. I don't.
Yeah, glue.
Super bond. Yeah.
Yeah, glue. Yeah, the name is the name of the glue is the chemistry is what's the name of that? it's so uh, it's so it's so integrated, but it doesn't.
A similar example of the example.
Yeah.
The other guy was he was copy the formula of the super bond, so it makes it wrong. But the invention is post-in.
Yeah,
Aqueles quadrinhos que a gente coloca na parede, coloridos.
post-it.
Yeah.
Post-it. Cyanoacrylate is the name of the product. Yeah, I think we have a lot of, the name is, those inventions. They happen, they are not, that was not the proposal of the research. And they realized that they discovered something else. And this is something so interesting, because when you turn out a mistake into a good thing, because it happens. So that we have the anesthesia. We have another situation is about asepsy, because this book is so amazing, because in the 18th century, half of the patients they died when they had any surgery, and they didn't know why, because they didn't know, they didn't have microscopes. They didn't know about bacteria and viruses, and those strange creatures that we have already known. And a person in Paris, doctor in Paris, a hospital, this guy was different, because every doctor, every surgery, they didn't change their clothes, they didn't clean the instruments, because they didn't realize that there were something wrong over there. And there was that guy, another physician, and he was so clean. He changed the clothes, he washes the instruments, and the percentage of deaths at that hospital was so smaller than the normal. And they started to, well, come on, this guy is making something different. And why? So they started to act like that guy, and they reduced the deaths. But then one day they discovered the bacteria. I can remember once the person looking through the microscope, a monster.
I
And
think
we have
it's
billions.
a roll of wine, rola de vinho, né?
Yeah, that's the discovery of the bacteria, when they discovered a lot of strange. When I drink wine, I always remember that scene when I'm drinking a lot of monsters. But no, I feel safe, no problem. Okay, let me read the seventh question. How do you usually react when someone points out your mistake? No problem. I don't have problems with that. Really, I don't have. I have a lot of employees here, and I make a lot of mistakes, and I fight for a better environment. I fight for not making mistakes. I have this kind of saying that we have to do the things once, the best way, and without doing the work again. We have to do once. We have to use the best way to solve the problem. And because when you have to redo that work, is something that you waste time and waste money. And that's what I teach them every day. I am so insistent on that. I am a hammer over their heads with this kind of learning, or I try to at least. And of course, I do a lot of mistakes. I commit a lot of mistakes, and I don't see any problem when somebody points out me, oh, Marcelo, you are wrong. Come on, that's not the best way. You have to do through this path, and no problem. I am so. That's something that we can accept, and no problem uh, to be they when they point out something that you didn't uh, make well or did well. No problem with it. And about you, come on. I think you've answered that question.
I have other feelings about this question because we need to separate the professional life in personal life. I don't see problem with people point my mistakes, but when you join the professional life in personal life and appoint the mistake you're wrong in professional life because of a thing of personal life, I don't like. I don't like. I say uh, we need to separate the things. Professional life is professional life. Personal life is personal life. Don't join the things. So, well, in other situation, I don't have problem. I don't, people appoint the oh come on is wrong. I don't care about that. But when join the professional in personal life, I don't like.
But are you married?
Yeah.
Yes, you can understand. They
Uh,
women they love to point out our mistakes every day.
yeah. uh, yeah.
Santo de
There are,
casa não faz milagre.
yes, exactly.
I'm gonna write here to search for the translation for the Santo de casa não faz
Yes,
milagre.
please find this translation for this phrase.
No, there isn't a translation. Probably it's something different. Okay, let's go to nine, the ninth question. You can read and
Nine.
answer that, please. Come on. Ninth.
Uh, do you prefer to learn from your our mistakes or from the other experience? Uh, mm, the other experience from the other experience, it's it's a normal in the personal life. You have a father, you have a mother, so they makes wrong things in their lives. So listening and learning with the experience, the voice experience, it's a good thing. Uh, but we need wrong too. We need to make some mistakes in your life in learning with them. Uh,
Yeah, we have both. I think it's a clever position when you try to learn with others, because they make mistakes. They can show you a best
yeah,
way. You don't need to repeat a mistake
yeah,
to be succeed in something. I don't think about that. I don't think you don't have to fall to learn that it's not a good thing to enter that space. But sometimes it's impossible. Sometimes you have to feel by yourself, because sometimes you cannot understand what's about, and sometimes you have to live that mistake. and you have to
Yeah.
learn by your own experience, your own mistakes. And this is something they can go. You can join these tools methods, and you searching for a better life or life or experience or the result what you are supposed to have. But I think we have a lot of others experience that we don't we don't read, we don't search. If you read more, if you read, for instance, biographies, if you read nowadays we have a lot of podcasts, people explaining their lives and their experiences. And if you are interested in something, I don't know what's your profession, but if you are skilled in something, are you a musician also, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
Professional,
musician.
professional
No, no, hobby. It's a hobby.
as a hobby, okay. But you can learn by reading something or watching a podcast and an interview, reading biographies, as I've said, documentaries, and I think it's so nice. Well, come on, this is something interesting. This is something that it could lead me to a mistake, but fortunately, I've read this topic and I have to. I know what I have to do. So this is something that we can use both. Of course,
Yeah.
we can understand and learn by our own mistakes because sometimes it's necessary. Um, but you can, of course, if you are more mature, you can use more others' experience. But sometimes you have to go. But sometimes there are a lot of people that they they insert two kind of fears that are not okay. For instance, my grandmother, for instance, well, come on, be careful, don't do that. You are so radical. When you want, you really want. Oh, come on, grandmother. When I want, I really want, of course. I don't want a little. I want. I do want. So sometimes we have relatives that stop you and breaks you, and you don't go to what you want to do. And where I am, I am an entrepreneur, so I have my business since I was 17. So I take risks. This is normal for me. So
Yeah.
if you don't take risks, you're supposed to stay in the same position. You have to
Yeah.
take risks. So that's what about. That's what
Yeah.
we are talking about here.
Uh, I one other example in my life. My father is a musician, a professional musician. I my mother and my older brother and my family like music, a different type of music, MPB, rock and roll, jazz, forró. My grandfather uh, was born in Aracaju, uh, and I see my father life. I a difficult life for a musician in Brazil. In the other country, I think is similar,
Yeah,
but I see the the difficult life in the a musician uh, profession.
yeah,
So I really like music. like to play guitar. I like to play piano. I I I thought in the past to be a musician too, but I remember my father's life. It's not for good. uh, so I want this for me. I I I
Yeah,
want.
I can understand. And what do you do
Yeah.
now for
I
music?
am a software engineer. I am
Okay,
developer guy.
it's like a musician. I have both.
Yeah.
I've studied technology in the past. I have a lot of skills, and I am an amateur musician also. I play the bass, I play guitar.
They have same words and similar orchestration. For example, you need to
Yeah,
orchestrate it.
yeah. Nowadays you
Similar.
can use a lot of tools, a lot of
Yeah.
electronic tools, and yeah, I have some instruments at home. I have a bass guitar. I have my guitar, my acoustic guitar. I have the keyboard. My son moved to Santa Catarina and left this his Yamaha piano. It's not a huge piano, but it's a piano. Uh, and I have a drum set of electronic Alesis drum set. It's
Mm.
so amazing. And I've been in a band for almost 5 or 7 years, playing rock and roll and classic songs. And I love to play. And I am so close to technology because although I am a lawyer and I have other kind of business, I returned to the technology with my son's company. That is a company of portaria remota, and I have a lot of. I had to return to deal with systems and networks and microtik and a lot of skills, and that's so amazing. I think they are so connected, and and nowadays music. One of the best musicians for me, a keyboard player, was is of course he's alive. Is Ricky Wakeman. I don't know if you know about Ricky
Rick
Wakeman.
Wakeman, the wizard of the keys.
The
Wizard.
keyboards. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was the former key.
Yes, band. I
Yes,
love
band.
very, very
Yes.
I really like it. Yes.
So that's amazing for me. I had all his records and he's kind of a IT guy related to
Yeah.
keyboards because the Moog synthesizer is so technology and you can connect, but
Yeah.
you don't have to live the music. You don't have to live the
Yeah.
music.
Yes. Exactly. And Rick Wakeman has a album called "Journey for the Center of the Earth." I think.
The journey to the center of the earth. Yes,
It's
it's
an
so amazing.
amazing job.
The Six
Yeah.
Wives of Henry the Eighth. Always
I
one
like
of the
the Emerson Lake and Palmer too.
yeah
H.
ELP.
Emerson.
Yes, I love. I don't know if you know Triumvirat. Triumvirat is one of the best bands. Triumvirat. The illusions on
Can
a
you
double
write
dimple.
the chat?
Yeah, Triumvirat here. You can you can listen to that album Illusions on a Double Dimple. It's so
Yeah, I
fantastic.
will list you today.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. If you like progressive rock, it's
I like
amazing.
it.
It's the
I like
best
very.
one. It's the best one for me. It's a German band, but they sing in English. So that's it. Let's go to the next. We are
Yeah.
going to the end. Oh, the chat was so nice here.
Yeah. The other question is
You look, you can choose one.
uh what the have you ever repeat the same mistake when you know better? Uh, uh I think mm, my it can sound strange, but my two daughters are son of the pila do dia seguinte. The
You don't
the
have to tell her this.
yeah. The my two daughters are son of the pill. Uh, I wrong in this two situation. Don't use preservative. Uh, yeah, but
Condoms.
yeah, but
Yeah,
my two daughters are my precious. So
of
I
course.
have,
This
but
is something. It
but
happens.
don't get wrong. Don't use preservative. I was a young guy. I have my first daughter. I was 20 22 years old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Too young to be a father, I
Yeah.
think.
So
I
the
became a father.
responsibility to be a father
Yeah, yeah.
in a young age.
I was 34 when I have my first son. 34 and then 35. So it's different. Well, not so different, but a little bit different from 22, I think so. Well, come on, but that is another good thing that you can grow with them,
Yeah,
and you are going to be like a brother to them. So it's so nice, and you could be a young grandfather also. That's something interesting also. I think we have fathers. They must be young, and they must be healthy, and they have to be to join the growth of your daughters. I don't have a daughter. I have two boys, so I can imagine it's so amazing. The Well, come on, it was so fantastic to have a girl
yeah,
telling you I love you, Dad. So that was something
yeah.
that is all
My younger
priceless,
girl, my young
priceless.
sleep with me in the bed. I really like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
uh,
priceless. It's
yeah,
priceless. It's because nowadays I have to men, and this is we have we kiss, we hug, of course, like normal father and sons. But if I had I have a nephew, so it's something close to a daughter, but it's different. So I can see friends that have daughters, adults, and they take care of their fathers, and they are so sentimental, and it's so fantastic. Well, come on, Mr. Kawan Santos. It was a pleasure to
yeah,
be here with you.
yeah.
I
It's a
hope
pleasure for
you
me too.
enjoyed it. And please tell us your experience. We are alive, I think so.
Yeah, I think we are
Three
alive
millions,
in.
3 million views.
uh, uh, I. It's a pleasure talking with you. I really like the questions. We can we share some personal things. I really like to discuss about the personal life in this area, father and younger guy. Oh my, you are my older guy. So this is experiencing this. this type of discussion is a very rich for me. I really like.
Yeah, always the chat here is brings something good to our life, and a lot of I take notes, a lot of new vocabulary, something that I like to search about something that I don't know yet. So the language is so alive, the language is so dynamic, and it's impossible for a person say that I know the language. No, you don't know the language. The language is something that is going on. It's changeable every day, every minute, every second. So this is a very nice experience, Talk and Talk. And well, let's go to the next Talk and Talk.
Yeah.
In our agenda, I don't know when, but I hope to see you again, Kawan. I hope you have a good night with your daughters, with your family. Okay. See you.
Okay.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night.